Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another awesome video on the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be counting down my top 8 units I want to see in the offline version of SAO memory defrag. If people did not know, when memory defrag does end up shutting down in like a week and a half, on August 30th, we are getting a offline version with pre-selected, I think it's 60 characters. 60 characters are being pre-selected for the offline version. So I'm just going to say this like I said this before. Do not delete the app. Do not do it. Because basically what's happening is that when the game shuts down on the 30th, there's going to be an update that'll be pushed out to turn it into the offline version, and the app will not be on the store anymore if you delete the app. So with all you do not delete the app. But before I get into my top 8 list, I do want to give a little more, give my 2 piece on what ended up happening yesterday. And I'm just going to say this right off the bat. If you guys do not care about this, which obviously people don't, but I just want to give my thoughts on it so you guys do know, just skip like 4 minutes into the video. That's the best I can tell you, and then I'll probably do the top 8 then. But yeah, so let's get into it. So if people didn't know, I made a video on the Goddess Margaret Laducio banner in 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. And right now, it has over 100 views, which I did not realize it would do as good as it ended up doing. Basically what the video was, it was me discussing, it was a rant video on me discussing why I wasn't summoning on the banner and why you guys shouldn't summon on the banner because the units aren't good and the banner just isn't good in general. So I wake up this morning yesterday and I see this dude named M. Miller. I'll put him on the screen. If you guys want to go check him out, you can. I mean, that's really up to you. I mean, I don't care at this point. If you guys want to show him support, I don't care. He doesn't have any videos on his channel, so I don't really care about it at this point. But he doesn't even comment on the video and be like, oh, cool video, bro. Oh, nice video. Oh, you make a good point. No, nothing like that. He's like, I don't think anyone cares, but you do you. And I'm like, why do you come to somebody's channel and just talk smack? Like, why do I deserve this? Why do I get the stupid people who find my channel and just cause chaos? I just do not understand it. So I'm basically going to summarize it for you. So basically I go on to tell the guy, I'm like, for one, the video has over 100 views, and that's good for a small channel like me. So I'm pretty sure people care, bro. So then I go on to tell him, why are you coming to my channel causing chaos and just randomly saying that nobody cares about my video and just being a dick overall? And basically right after that ends up happening, it takes him almost 7 hours. It's 12 o'clock at night last night when I finally ended up getting a response back from the guy. And basically this is the thing that literally almost made me cry, and I know that's weird, and like, now that you guys hear that, you guys might honestly be like, oh, you can't take criticism, blah blah blah. Maybe I can't, who knows? But it's like, if you guys know me, I'm a genuine nice person. I'm not gonna be a dick just to be a dick. This is why I made this channel in the first place, so I can have people to come and watch my videos and have you guys come and comment so I can be the nicest person I can and respond back to you guys in the nicest way I can. But when there's people like this who come here and cause havoc because obviously they don't have nothing better to do in their life and they don't have any brains, I just wonder why it happens to me. So basically what he responds back with is that instead of making this video, why don't you do something more productive in your life? Yes, you guys heard me right. The dude responds and says, why don't you do something more productive in your life? Like I don't even think the dude realizes I'm 14 years old. I literally just started high school. He's talking about doing something more productive in my life. Like I'm over the age of 18. Like I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not. I'm literally still a child. Like, I don't understand the guy's point on this. And, like, another thing is, like, think about it this way. He thinks that he's like my parent, like my mom or my dad, or like my therapist, if I had a therapist, and telling me, oh, well, you don't need to be doing this. Why don't you do something more productive? So, that was the thing that got me mad a little bit. But the thing that got me sad and literally almost made me cry about the whole situation was because he was like, again, bro, I don't think anybody cares, but I do not want this video in my recommendations, so I'm gonna dislike the video. And I'm like, how much of a dick can you be to me because you don't like the video and you're gonna dislike the video like it takes it out of your recommendations, which obviously it doesn't. But I don't really know. So then he basically goes on to state that so like I said, he says that I need to do something more productive in my life. So I go on to tell him, because if you guys did not know, it is summertime right now for me. It's very close to the end of summer, but it's summertime. Okay, and then I go on to tell him that YouTube is my hobby. And he makes it seem like I do YouTube every single day for a living. No, I do this for fun. This is a hobby. I love responding back to all your guys' comments. I love making videos for you guys. This is a hobby. So basically, right after that ended up happening, I responded to him, and I never got a reply back. It's been like 5 hours. So I just said forget the whole situation, and I deleted his comment, I deleted all my comments, and I ended up blocking the guy, pretty much. And that's the end of the story. It's just I don't know what I do wrong, because if people didn't know, I've had this happen to me before. I have another channel which I do like Lego stuff on, because one of my favorite childhood shows is Ninjago. I had somebody come and harass me on that channel. I had that one person and then that other person who made it seem like I was such a dick that basically that other person came and started harassing me. And it's like, I just don't know why I get the worst luck. It's not like I have a big channel. It's not. I have 75 subs, and I get very lucky if I get over 20 views on each video, which is not bad. Do not take that the wrong way. I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. But it's like, why do the wrong people always find my channel? Why is it that I always get the stupid people? I seriously do not understand it at all. But that is the whole situation. But yeah, let me basically get into my top 8 list right now. So let's get into it. So, I'm just gonna say that these are all going to be 6 stars. Because I presume out of the 60 characters they're going to pre-select 6 stars, of course. So this is my top 8 6 stars I want to see. So let's start off with my number 8, which is going to be Goddess Xenon. So there are 2 Goddess Xenon units in the game. 2 of them. And both of them are extremely awesome. I've actually never had a chance to pull the units myself, actually. I never had the chance to, but I hope if they add them into the offline version, I will be able to use them, which is actually going to be awesome. Which one would I pick? Either one is perfectly fine. Both of their SS3s are absolutely awesome, and the animation is just really cool, and I like her bow and arrow, Goddess Bow, which is very awesome. Overall, that's my number 8, Goddess Xenon. My number 7 is going to be Goddess Lifa. So, Goddess Lifa is actually a very cool unit. I use her a lot, actually, because Goddess Lifa is like a healer, pretty much. So, she can practically heal your whole team back to max HP if it's really low in like a click of a button, which is a really cool effect overall, and it's just really cool. And not only does her SS3 look awesome, and it does loads of damage, and it heals your whole team, it's such a great SS3. I mean, it has a whole bunch of greatness in it, pretty much. But yeah, there's nothing really else I gotta say about Goddess Lifa, but she is my number 7. Next, let me get up to my number 6, which is going to be Goddess Stacia Asuna. So yes, so 3 of these are the goddesses from War of the Underworld, Alicization. So, Goddess Stacia Asuna is a very cool unit. If you guys seen all of the SAO memory defrag videos I've made on the channel, you guys would see that the main unit I end up using is Goddess Asuna, because she's just really good overall. I think that I made a video playing the last of the story for GGO when it finally came out, and I was struggling against Deathgun. I don't know what it is about Deathgun, but he just had so much health, and it was just crazy. So, basically, I used to run a team of Asuna, Kirito, and another Kirito. And basically what ended up happening was, it's basically on the channel, both of the Kiritos died, and since when she does her SS3 and she heals her health back, I was able to finish off Deathgun with just her alone, because I can just heal every single time I get an SS3. So overall, she's just a very cool unit, and not bad at all, honestly. Next, let me get on to my number 5, which is actually going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! So, my number 5 is going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And to be honest, I really do not care what Yu-Gi-Oh! It is. I mean, it can be any Yu-Gi-Oh! I just like Yu-Gi-Oh! My personal preference, though, would be Integrity Knight Yu-Gi-Oh! Is basically what I would say, because I love his SS3 animation a lot with Release Recollection, with like all the ice on the ground and all that. It's just very cool, but I would either want that one or I would want the World of the Underworld Part 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! That came on the banner with a Kirito, Asuna, and Alice, I think. And basically, it's when Yu-Gi-Oh's spirit or Yu-Gi-Oh! Helped Kirito against the final battle with Subulizer. It's a very, very cool and very awesome unit overall. But that is my number 5, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! So my number 4 is going to be GGO Kirito. And this is a big one because there's like so many GGO 6-star Kiritos. And basically, to be honest, I really do not care overall which Kirito they ended up adding for his GGO version of him. But overall, I can really just say any. I do not have a specific one because every SS3 animation for GGO Kirito is just awesome. Like, there's one where he uses the photon blade and then his gun, and then like there's one with just the photon blade, and then one with just the gun. Overall, it's just very, very cool, and I would like to see one of those Kiritos in the game. So next, let me get on to my number 3. And that is ALO, or Alpine Online Kirito. I would say that this version of Kirito has more units of him than GGO, but like I said with GGO Kirito, I don't care which one they add. All of them are awesome. All of the SS3 animations, everything for the ALO Kiritos are just awesome. So I don't care which one they add to the offline version. I'll be fine with any of them. So yeah, that's really all I really have to say. Next, let me get on to my number 2, which is going... Okay, so this one was a hard one to pick because there's a lot of them, but I enjoyed this one the most because it was a cool unit that's going to be coming out in the new SAO Progressive movie, Ares of the Starless Night, I think it's called. And it's actually SAO Progressive Asuna. This unit in Memory DEFRAG is actually very cool, and I really do not doubt her at all as a probably my top 10 favorite units. Like, I just like her a lot because they added a lot of like manga SAO characters in to the game. Like, for example, for Progressive, they added Asuna, and then for Unital Ring, they added the Kirito, and then like the Alice, and then all of that, and it was just really cool. So yeah, there's not really much I have to say about that. So Progressive Asuna is my number 2. Next, let me get into my number 1, which is actually going to be SAO Memory DEFRAG, Sword Art Online, Alicization, War of the Underworld, Part 2, that is a mouthful, Kirito. So this is the Kirito that came alongside with the Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Alice and the Asuna that basically I was never able to get my hands on. I just wasn't able to get my hands on the unit. I was never able to pull them or anything, and I was just severely sad. So when I did my live stream, when I did the level 100 or the ranking event for the floor 100 of Einkrad from the Ordo Scale movie, I did some summons, and I saw that from the dailies, they gave you a free record crystal that basically you can get any 6-star guaranteed. So I saw that Kirito, and I got so happy because I was able to use them. Even though the game is going to be shutting down and basically I won't be able to use the unit anymore, he's most likely going to be the unit that they're going to be adding in the offline version. I guarantee it. He's going to be one of the main ones they're going to add. But yeah, this video is getting long as it is. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys got all the way to the end of the video, thank you guys for watching. You guys are always awesome. Thanks for the support. But that's it, though. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.